Most brothers, it's your boy JT, and we are back with another episode of South Stand Stories. Yes, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I will not be tomorrow after my illness is cleared by an absolute senior daddy tier subscription masterclass, a Jesse masterclass, if you will. Senior Firpo is starting. Unfortunately, Virgil van Dijk is out, and it's a shame because I want to see him in that centre half role. I've been calling out for it all year. Get Cock and Strike together back there and we will do wonders. However, unfortunately, he has picked up a knock and he is out, and I think he's our best centre half of the club, so I don't relish that in any way. I do not look at that with any excitement. However, what I do look at with excitement, happiness, and optimism is the fact that Senior Daddy Tier subscription Firpo is confirmed to be starting. Jesse Marsh came out yesterday or today when I'm recording this saying that he is going to be starting. He is going to be in the starting 11. He said he's fit, eager, and raring to go. And boy, I am licking my chops at it. And let me tell you why. Leicester City are a shaky team at best, let alone their injuries. Okay, let's have a little look at some of their key defenders that are out. Sionchu, knee injury, not going to be playing. Johnny Evans, calf, shin, heel injury, not going to be playing. Ricardo Pereira, not going to be playing. Wilfred Ndidi, not going to be playing. James Maddison, not going to be playing. They have got so many players out, especially defensively, and we could cause them utter bedlam there with balls coming into the box without Sionchu's aerial threat, without Johnny Evans' aerial threat. If we can get Bamford in the juice mixer, in the old grinder, and absolutely slam some crosses in there, he will cause them absolute nightmares. Their goalkeeping issues have been massively talked about this season. They have not replaced Schmeichel at all. They have looked terrible at the back, both defensively and in goal. He hasn't showed any kind of aerial commanding of his box. If we can get the ball out wide, stretch their fullbacks, and manage to get some balls into the box, I think we're going to have an absolute field day. And what we haven't done, we haven't stretched any team out wide this year, because we've had Christensen on one side of fullback who has been scared almost to push up. He hasn't had any confidence going forward at all. I think defensively recently, he's actually been very, very good. He's been superb. He's kept midfielders, wingers, attackers quieter than church mouses, especially in the big games against Palace, against Arsenal. I say the big games as in the big players, Palace, Zaha. Against Arsenal, he was fantastic. He kept Martinelli very, very quiet for the large portions of that game as well. I thought he was phenomenal there. I think that he doesn't show enough going forward, and I don't think Strike has shown anywhere near enough going forward either. He is not an attacking fullback in the slightest. He's a fullback who is a centre-half. He's a centre-half. So we haven't had any width down that left-hand side either. However, what we will have with Firpo, and I would argue Luke Ayling playing for this game, because Leicester are going to be, let's be real, I heard some laughable comments around that they're going to be trying to play out from the back against us. Not going to happen. We know what's going to happen. They're going to turn up, try and slap two banks of four behind their attacking two, and then just try and play the game on the break. Try and hit us on the break, maybe get a lucky counter, maybe get another Harvey Barnes goal, which always seems to happen against Leeds. So we need to stretch them out as wide as possible. We need Firpo down that left-hand side, and we need arguably Ayling down that right-hand side as well. And this isn't a slight on Christensen. We've got another game in 4 days, and I think we can use him against Fulham. But for today, I think that is what is needed. I think that we've seen with Jesse Marsh, his system relies so heavily on the ability to get fullbacks out wide, to stretch the opposition, to use that as our main attacking width. And that is why we've struggled to break down a lot of these low block teams early on this season, and we have done better against the teams that open up against us, because that allows us more space through the middle, through Sinisterra, through Harrison, through Aronson, whoever it may be. It has opened up a lot more space in the middle against the bigger teams. However, against the lower league oppositions that aren't going to try and play us at our own game, aren't going to try and press us down, Those are the games where we need to really utilize the width. So, Senior Firpo, you want to laugh at me, you want to mug me off, you want to say, oh, yeah, he's just a fanboy. I'm telling you, he will be on fire. And so will Ayling if he plays. I would put Ayling in there. And I would really utilize the width. Really, really utilize it. Go at him for 45 minutes straight. Bombing down all the time. I don't think they're going to cause us too much threat going in the other end. James Maddison out. He's suspended because he picked up 5 yellow cards. He's their main creative outlet. We can afford to probably push higher up now because there's not going to be anyone picking the strings. I know they're still going to have Vardy, they're still going to have Barnes, they're still going to be coming at us, and they're still going to pose a threat on the counter-attack. However, I still think that we have more than enough in the midfield to dominate that battle. Indeed, as well, like you say, they're going to have holes in that midfield, man. They are there for the taking. If we don't go and smack them 4, 5, maybe even 6-0, then we're up a creek, alright, shit's creek. We're up there, and we don't have a paddle. And that paddle, that raft, is getting blown all over the gaff, alright? It is getting blown left, right, centre, it is capsizing. It is not a good place to be. It is not a good creek to be on, and we're going to be up there if we don't absolutely take him to the cleaners, because Leicester have been poor as it is this year, but with these injuries, come on, we have to absolutely clap those cheeks. Clap, clap, clappity, clap, yeah? One of these, couple of these, anything. We need to slap them silly. And I think we will be able to with the width in there. So with that being said, my 1 to 11 will be Meslier in goal. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be Cooper and Koch at the back. No strike available. Senior Firpo left back. Right back, Luke Ayling. Again, not a slight on Rasmus. I think save him for Fulham. I think really try and go at him in the first 45 with the width. So Luke Ayling for me, right back. I am going to put Dwayne the Rocker Johnson and Tyler Adams in the midfield. The 3 is interesting. Could you argue to maybe drop one of them and then rest them for Sunday? I think, you know what, let's just go really ham in this first 45 minutes. So, Sinisostra, Harrison, and Aronson again. And up front, I'd argue Rodrigo, but I'll give Bamford the first 45, 60, and then I think hopefully we get a few goals and we take him off after. I don't think Bamford can play a full 90 because I don't think he's 100% fit. I still think that he, you can see it when he runs with the ball. Sometimes there's a lack of coordination. I still think he needs to get himself back up to match fitness. However, because of the fact I do want to really start getting balls into the box and challenging them aerially back there, I think Bamford is the man to start the game. Probably play 50, 60 minutes, take him off, rest him for Sunday. You can't afford to play him 90 minutes and then start him against Fulham on Sunday because it's too quick of a turnaround. He is not up to match fitness yet. So for me, he starts up front. And we just got to go take the game to them. Take them down to Chinatown. Buy him a nice dinner. Buy him some wine. Buy him some steak. Whatever the hell you want to do before you take them down to Pound Town. Which is exactly what we're going to do. I'm going for a 4-0 win. 4-0 smashing. Yeah, 4-0. No, 5. You know what? 5. Not even 4. 5-0 hiding. Let me know your scores on the doors and down in the comment section down below. And of course, let me know what you think about the lineup, about the contentious points being Rasmus, Ayling, Bamford, Rodrigo, Senior Firpo, Virtual Van Strike. Let me know what you think about all of that down in the comment section down below. For now, guys, I will see you very, very soon. Au revoir, my brothers and my sisters. Living in a driller's paradise.